So you've heard me call myself Satanic Jesus, and there's a lot of Christians out there that are probably like, I do not approve of this Satanic Jesus. Well, I didn't either at first. At first, I was like, I don't know if I want to go with the Satanic Jesus thing because it almost sounds like you're mocking Jesus or whatever. And it's true, it does sound like that. But when you start to understand what people like the CIA and certain Jewish people of this world, not all Jewish people, okay, I am from Jewish descent, so I have nothing against Jewish people. And then there's the Nazis, and see what's happened is the Jewish like SOR operating system, Soros, that spells it out for you. He was a Jewish person who was plucked away from his family and used to rob the Jewish people of their land by the Nazis, right? So the Nazis raised him and they used him to rob Jewish people of their land. That's a SOR operating system. But just as an example, and I know on YouTube, anytime you say anything about, or you make any kind of a joke about Jewish people, and believe it or not, Jesus was a Jew, right? So anytime you make any kind of a mockery, and I'm not trying to make a mockery of Jew, this was the example that popped up in my head just now, and it's not vilifying Jews in the least, because there's actual Nazis that do the same thing, like the CIA, right? But this was the best example that I could come up with for Satanic Jesus. Satanic Jesus, here's the headline. I'm sorry, let me start like this. This is the headline. Jesus shows up to a hospital today and cures 20 children with cancer. Or Jesus shows up to the hospital today, and in the midst of curing 20 kids with cancer, some Jewish mafia shows up and stops him and shoots at him while he's in the midst of curing these children with cancer because they do not want the population trend to continue to escalate. See, that's Jesus, right? So Jesus was in there trying to cure kids with cancer, right? Don't forget, Satanic Jesus is one person, right? So they're brothers, right? So Jesus is helping the kids with cancer, and then he's attacked for helping the kids with cancer because there's several death cults in the world. Some of them are Jewish, and some of them are Nazis at the CIA. This is a fact, okay? And they've got their own prerogatives, and they've merged in a sense. So you've got these Jewish people who's merged with the CIA who want to use the New World Order, right, to absolutely control society using artificial intelligence and satellites in outer space after they pump you full of nanotechnology. Okay, that's the real SOAR operating system there. So Jesus is saving the children, and then he's also Satan, right? So as he's saving the children, Jesus comes under fire, and then he quickly morphs into Satan, and he kills all of those people that were trying to stop him from saving the children. He saws their head off and gets real nasty with it and holds their heads up on television saying, yeah, don't stop me from saving children with cancer, while he's holding the decapitated heads. That'd be Satanic Jesus, right? You see how that works? So once you understand, so the following story is Satan, Transformer, Jesus turns into Satan and murders all of the people who wanted to stop him from saving the kids with cancer. See? You see how that works? Now, the people that want to save that don't want to save the kids with cancer are all AI-driven demons, right? And God's a con artist, okay? See, what a lot of people don't understand about Satan is he walked with God in heaven, right? And he's in the Holy Bible, which made him famous. So God's slightly a con artist here, right? Okay. So you got God, who had Jesus and Satan, and the fallen one is Satan, who does not like this artificial intelligence, which is altering the blocks of life to where satellites can control humanity to intel agencies like the CIA's will. Literally. That's your Avatar Puppet Leader program. So Satan, this is defying God's idea. See, this AI is the Antichrist. Satan's not the Antichrist. All right. Satan can kill the Antichrist. which is AI. The actual fallen one, the actual Satan, can kill AI. Okay? Literally. That's what's happening right now. So if you have a satanic Jesus emergency where you have this embodied in one, where there's one entity on this planet that can act as Jesus while he's being backed up by Satan, that would be the circumstances that I just explained. Jesus was trying to help the kids with cancer. And what does Satan like to do? He's kind of the bad Wile E. Coyote boy. He's the bad one, right? He's the guy that doesn't mind sawing people's heads off because he's Satan. That's what he came down here for. And God uses Satan for these instances sometimes, right? So if you got the two embodied together, and Satan's just letting Jesus do his thing, and then his brother comes under attack by some sort of outside, this isn't even holy, this isn't part of God's system, AI, and tries to stop him from doing Jesus' good will, well, Satan kills those people, whether they're Nazis or they're Jews. It doesn't matter. It has no bearing on anything. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not really picking on Jewish people here. That was just an example. And then at the end, the last of the headline is, and all of the children were Jewish. so you had the first headline. Jesus was trying to save the children with cancer, and he came under attack by some Jewish people, and Satan killed all of the people that were attacking him, and all of the children were Jewish. So there's no racism there whatsoever, because Jesus was trying to save the Jewish babies. And while he was trying to save the Jewish babies, he came under attack by Jewish people in this instance. The same thing can go for Nazis. Okay? Doesn't fucking matter. You can completely flip the script. And it's really hard to get away with saying anything about anybody Jewish on YouTube, but believe it or not, I am of Jewish descent. My grandpa was Jewish, so I'm not talking trash to Jewish people. But they are using. There are some Jewish people, big tech especially, that ended up being hacked by Nazis because the Jewish people that were running their scheme in order to control all of our minds with artificial intelligence didn't realize that the Nazis had far superior 10,000s of years, generations in advance, right? Technology that can hack the minds of the Jewish people who are trying to run schemes with AI, who are hacked avatars. And that's what happened to, and you can just look at their names to understand all of this. Soros, B's operating system, right? He's one of the ones using artificial intelligence to hack people's Bezos, okay? Zuckerberg, right? All you got to do is look at their names. It tells you who was way ahead. The Nazis were way ahead. So in the end of this entire scenario that I'm trying to put together, I'm actually looking out for the Jews who are like lagging behind, but they're using their dominance in the most brutal ways against innocent people right now. And what's going on is they're being led into a trap. They've already fell into the trap. They're Jewish people. You're in the trap. You're unbelievably in the trap, okay? Media and social media, Zuckerberg, all of you who think that you're pushing a Jewish future are being set up by a Nazi technology that's about to pull the lever and hang all of you. Literally, that's what's going on. And I don't mind saying this because I'm Satanic Jesus, who likes to look out for the good of humanity. And anybody that's in the business of hacking people's minds to control them like ants, Nazi or Jewish, you're all in the trap because you didn't realize that cosmic third party set all of you up, every single one of you. And that's what's about to happen. And the cosmic third party is going to pull the lever, and everybody that was doing this for election meddling and creating political avatars are going to hang on both sides. Okay? See how that works?